The global economy is a ship sailing on choppy waters. At the eye of this storm is former President Donald Trump, whose aggressive tariff policies have sent shockwaves through international markets. Trump's tariffs, a cornerstone of his America First agenda, were initially met with skepticism. Many experts warned that these protectionist measures would ultimately harm the very businesses and consumers they were designed to protect. This escalating trade war has created a climate of volatility and unpredictability in global markets. Investors, once bullish on economic growth, are now jittery, their confidence shaken by the prospect of a prolonged trade dispute. The stock market has been on a roller coaster ride, experiencing wild swings as news of tariff threats and trade talks emerged. From the bustling ports of Shanghai to the quiet farms of the American Midwest, businesses large and small are grappling with the consequences of this global trade dispute. The uncertainty surrounding tariffs is casting a long shadow, making it difficult for businesses to plan for the future and invest with confidence. The stock market, that fickle beast of investor sentiment, has not reacted kindly to the specter of a trade war. The S&P 500 has experienced dizzying drops, plummeting by over 10% in a matter of days. Adding to the sense of unease is the unpredictable nature of Trump's tariff pronouncements. What began as a targeted strike against Chinese steel and aluminum imports quickly escalated into a full-blown trade war. This unpredictable approach has left investors scrambling to assess the potential impact on their portfolios. One day, he's threatening more tariffs on Chinese goods, sending markets into a tailspin. The next, he's touting the prospects of a fantastic trade deal, sparking a brief rally. This erratic behavior makes it nearly impossible for investors to make informed decisions, leading to heightened volatility. Businesses, both large and small, are feeling the pinch as tariffs disrupt supply chains and increase the cost of imported goods. The business community, once cautiously optimistic about Trump's economic agenda, has grown increasingly vocal in its opposition to his tariff policies. Business leaders, from Fortune 500 CEOs to small business owners, have warned that the trade war is already having a negative impact on the American economy. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan Chase, has been particularly outspoken in his criticism of Trump's trade policies. Dimon has warned that the trade war could tip the United States into a recession. Other prominent business leaders have echoed Dimon's concerns. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, has suggested that the stock market could fall by another 20% if the trade war continues to escalate. These are seasoned business leaders with their fingers on the pulse of the global economy, and their warnings should be heeded. The impact of Trump's trade war is not confined to the shores of the United States. Like a stone cast into a pond, its ripples are being felt far and wide, disrupting global supply chains, raising prices for consumers, and fueling uncertainty in boardrooms and stock exchanges around the world. European markets, already grappling with their own set of economic challenges, have been particularly hard hit by the trade war. The German DAX has experienced sharp declines, reflecting the country's reliance on exports and its exposure to the Chinese market. The United Kingdom, still grappling with the fallout from Brexit, is facing the prospect of a double whammy of economic uncertainty. Asian markets, too, have been caught in the crossfire of the trade war. China, the primary target of Trump's tariffs, has seen its stock market tumble as investors fret over the potential impact of the trade dispute. Japan, a key ally of the United States, is also feeling the heat as its businesses face higher tariffs on exports to the U.S. The trade war has also sent shockwaves through global commodity markets, with significant price swings in oil, soybeans, and copper. The long-term consequences of Trump's trade war are still unfolding, but one thing is certain: the global economy is entering a period of heightened uncertainty. The rules-based trading system that has underpinned global prosperity for decades is under threat. The trade war has already damaged the global economy, disrupting supply chains, raising prices for consumers, and eroding business confidence. Businesses thrive on predictability, and the current climate of uncertainty makes it difficult for them to make investment decisions and plan for the future. This uncertainty is compounded by the fact that there is no end in sight to the trade war. Trump has shown himself to be an unpredictable negotiator, prone to sudden shifts in policy. This makes it difficult to predict how the trade war will play out and what its ultimate impact will be on the global economy. What is clear, however, is that the world is at a crossroads. The path we choose now will determine the future of the global economy for generations to come.